Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you are watching EXPOZ today, June 14, 2011, and it's 11:27 p.m. Birmingham, Alabama. Today's topic, Westerners. Yes, American women wanted as slaves. And I was blown away when I heard this, but it's the truth. And it is a fact that women in Kuwait are pushing for some sort of, how do you put it, okay, or some measure in their courts to okay the number of slaves that Kuwaiti men can have in their choice, American women. This report was on today, and it was on Fox. Kuwaiti Women, and there was a woman there. I didn't get her name, but she spoke for a good while, and this is the gist of her entire conversation. Kuwaiti women are openly trying to get their men, their Arab Kuwaiti men, to buy slave women. And yes, you did hear it right. She said it would keep their men from straying and sinning, because to own a slave girl and to have sex with her is not a sin. There's one up on the Quran. To start with, Kuwaiti men already buy by the thousands of women, girls, but most are from Africa. There are a number of them from the north, which is from Russia, some of these older Russian bloc countries. But now their hot new number is American women. I don't know about that. The big deal here is, now get this, American girls, right? This woman wants their courts to okay and pass a measure. Why not just pick it right out of the Quran if it's okay? But they want to pass a measure to own more slave women. And I'll bet you my $100 to your nickel that there are many American slave women in not only Kuwait, but Saudi Arabia, and many more of these sick-ass countries where the Arabs are today. I'll say this to any, and I mean any Arab, that if you're here to do this, take American women, you, my friend, you're taking your life and putting it in my hands, in our hands here in America. For 1 second, do you think American men will overlook a tip that Arabs are indeed here to take, to buy, to kidnap, or by any other means try and get American women on your soul, not on your life? Like Clint Eastwood, go ahead, make my day. My friend, you will wish you never heard of America. That's a promise. Our troops have to fight a war by rules. These rules are governed by the Geneva Convention. But American men on American soil have no such rules. When we go after you, we'll get you. You remember, it is evil that works in the cover of darkness to steal, kill, lie, and cheat, and all these other things that crooks and criminals and idiots and outlaws and people like you do. But if it takes to work under the same cover, so be it. We will hunt you down. We will follow you to your country, and For you to be here in our country, you must know someone here. Now, would you put that person's life in danger? In my eyes, an eye for an eye. And that's biblical. So, Americans can be your worst nightmare, and don't forget it. Go back and look at some of my past blogs. I already bring to light the numbers of African women that are sold by their own government to the Arabs. And get this, even the president of some of these African countries use government trains to transport thousands and thousands of black women to these Arab countries. In Kuwait, they're one of the leading countries with the most as slaves. I mean, one household may have two or three. In Saudi Arabia, though, they're just gaining ground fast. And but I've already brought this to light, and I've already named the numbers. I've already given you the numbers of the slaves that are being shipped over right under the government eyes. I don't understand this. What, this is a friggin' Koran? This is worse than an Archie comic book at its worst. So go back and look at some of the past blogs. Like I said, I bring light to the number of African women that are sold by their own government to the Arabs. I have these on my blog. And how many are from other countries as well, including South America. Very large number of people, very, very large number of women that come up missing, kidnapped. All the takens, I call taken, T-A-K-E-N, like the Natalie Holloways. She's a taken. Unfortunately, she's probably in heaven, or fortunate for her, she is. But what was the motive behind her disappearance? God forbid she would be in another country. I don't think so. But it's gaining momentum within the Arab nations, and especially with the Arab women pushing it. I guess they want the Arab men, their attention off of their own women. Hey, go get you some American girl. Just get away from me. So it's gaining momentum in the Arab nations, and their eyes are on Western women, on America. They will, at the drop of a hat, traffic women for slaves, for prostitutes, for life. That will never allow them freedom again. And you already know that their sick Quran, what their sick Quran says about these things. It's okay. The people who believe that the Quran is a holy book are dead wrong. Allah and Muhammad both. If there were two, I don't even think there is an Allah, but if there were, they will stand before God Almighty. This is God the Creator, God Jehovah, in answer to God. So don't think that you can let Muhammad or Allah give you a pink slip or a red slip or whatever to go do what you want to do. Believe me, you will answer for what you're doing today to the one and only Creator. And when you're cast into outer darkness, then you will know that the one and only Creator did not like what you are doing today. And nor do I. Again, we will hunt you down. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.